here. We have the assumption that everything we hear and see and feel is outside of this body, is outside of this. And we have this energetic distinction between inside and outside. There is a me in here, there is an experiencer in here experiencing that outside, when really there is simply experience. There's not even something aware of experience. The consciousness, you could say, is in whatever is appearing. There's nothing actually conscious of it. There's nothing separate from the appearances. So the seeing is the appearances, the hearing is the appearances. So the sound of the aeroplane is it. There's a functioning that seems to go on where a body hears and there's this consciousness of it, but none of it's actually separate like that. There's nothing actually hearing the object out there. It's all one and the same movement. And that's the end of suffering. The end of suffering isn't anything to do with the behavior of the person, or the person becoming more peaceful, or the person acting in a certain way. That's what everybody, until waking up, thinks happens, that in some way the characteristics change, because that's the only way they could possibly talk about it. You can't talk about it waking up not being a personal thing. You wouldn't have any qualities of it. The energetic movement from being someone experiencing the world to simply the world, or to simply what is, not even the world, isn't a thing. So what spiritual seekers do is they always obsess about the behavior of the body, and they think that it's about not getting angry or getting over something quickly, or acting in a certain way, like being generous or not being tight with money, because that's things that you could see. So that's a movement in time that somebody could see. So most of the time when non-duality is being talked about, its focus is on the loosening of the character. That might be a side effect of waking up, but what waking up actually is the end of the divide between inside and outside. So there's simply what is left. And what is isn't like what the person thinks. What is isn't anything describable. It's not a stable thing which you can describe. It's something which is continuously moving and not happening in a linear timeline like we imagine. So there's not somebody now that's experiencing the garden, that's experiencing the windows, that's experiencing these bodies. There's not somebody experiencing the flower. There's not even something. If you even believe that your consciousness, that's still something experiencing. There is simply what is appearing. Consciousness might be some form of functioning that happens in this appearance, but really it's nothing, just another form appearing, not the source. It goes at night time.